Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Ooh, yeah. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Harmony. I'm 17. I'm an MUA and I create beauty and lifestyle related content. So right now I have a series on my channel. Where I let my followers pick out a theme for me to do a makeup look based off. And one of my friends, she told me to do this. She wanted me to do the Heart Little Mash makeup look. She wanted to be green. I tried, but it's more turquoise. But I think it looks better that way anyway. But yeah, I'm trying new things when it comes to makeup, and I think this is good. It was very, 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 very hard. It took me like 3 hours, but not as long as I thought it was. But this was very challenging. But most importantly, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel before I get into the video. I'm gonna give y'all a second to subscribe to my channel. Okay, now we can get into the video. So like, y'all, I'm not really sure how I'm about to go about this, but we're gonna get it done. But I'm gonna first start off by priming my face. I feel like I look super pale today, but it's okay. So yeah. I'm first gonna start off by priming my face because I always forget. Well, I don't always forget. Like when makeup look I did the other day, yesterday, I forgot to prime my face. So I'm gonna do this first so I don't forget. So we're gonna start by doing our eyebrows down, and I'm gonna do. I use edge control to glue my eyebrows down, but I'm gonna start off by using my 24-hour edge tamer to start brushing down my eyebrows. And the glue does work. It's just that like with the glue when you're brushing out your eyebrows, and I also use the edge brush because I feel like it really gets up in there. But it's just like with the glue when you're doing that to your eyebrows, I just feel like when I'm brushing it, it starts drying up and like has little clumps in it. And this doesn't dry up and have little clumps in it. It keeps it nice and smooth. So I just do that, and I know it's gonna stay. Okay, so I lied. We're gonna do this over, and this time I'm not gonna be using the edge control because maybe that's what's messing me up. The edge control does work good if you want like a soap brown look, but not if you're gonna put powder on top of it. So I'm gonna do the same process but with my almost glue stick, and then I'll be back when this turns out better. Cause no. Okay, so I did it again, and this looks so much better. Now looks too big, but it's okay. So now we're gonna sketch out the heart shape, and I feel like my face is already kind of long-ish and kind of shaped that way anyway. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm kind of skeptical because I feel like I do have enough forehead. I don't know, but I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna be kind of hard, but it probably won't be. I just feel like this part of my face is too long. My heart's gonna be like long. I'm using my eyebrow pencil. Now I'm gonna sketch out my heart face shape. Okay, so like for this part, I'm just using my eyebrow pencil to sketch out my heart shape. And I'm starting at the top in the middle of my forehead to get the little round parts of the heart. And then I'm going to gradually drag it down. And I'm trying to make it look as symmetrical as possible. And depending on your head shape, it's going to depend how your heart is going to turn out. My head is a little bit longer, so my heart is a little bit longer. But it doesn't really matter. As long as your heart looks symmetrical, you should be good. Okay, so I got my heart shape down. The people I be seeing doing this, like the girls who I like the most, her face is already heart shaped, so it's like, wasn't that easy. But I was thinking about like my foundation and stuff. Like, should I even put on foundation? But it's like, if I do, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it. leave it alone for right now. I'm gonna leave it alone. But now I'm gonna start to painting my face. My favorite part. So I don't really have like that face paint, oil body paint stuff. But in my freelance makeup kit that I use for my clients and stuff, I do have this contour palette. And let me show it to y'all. But I have this gray shade. And this is lighter than I thought it was. But we're gonna make it work. But we're gonna mix that with some eyeshadow. God, please allow this to look good. I'm praying that it's gonna look good. God, please let this come out. But I'm gonna mix this with a little bit of blue. And I'm gonna use like these 3 colors to kind of darken it up. And I'm gonna scrape this into my makeup pan junk. This is the color we made. Okay, that's not bad. I can rock with this. I can rock with her. So now we're basically gonna start painting my face. And am I gonna use a paintbrush? Yes, I am. Oh shoot, this is actually like green. It looks less green off camera, but like this is actually green now. But this is just the base. We're gonna do some things, and it's not ugly. So I'm gonna go with it. So I'm gonna start recording right now because this part is kind of self-explanatory, outlining. Dang it, the line I already created. So yeah, I'm gonna be right back after I'm done with that. Okay, so now I have my outline done. I'm just gonna go ahead, take this brush and apply this to the remainder of my face. For my I look so weird, but for my heart face, I'm gonna highlight before I contour. Whatever it is. Because, like, does that even apply to this situation? I don't think it does. I'm using my paintbrushes for this. I got some more of that shade from my palette. And I'm gonna link it. You know, of course I'm gonna link it. And I'm gonna, like, contour my nose. And highlight, as usual. Okay, so for this part, I'm gonna make a look. I'm just using the same shade from the contour palette. Since I didn't mix any eyeshadow with it, it's already pretty light. And I'm just applying that as I would my normal concealer. And honestly, if you do this look, I don't know if it's necessarily necessary for you to highlight, but that's what I chose to do. I thought it ended up being a little bit too bright, so keep that in mind. But other than that, yeah, I'm just applying that under my eyes and under my nose, and that's all. So now I'm just gonna blend it out. Me blending it out. It's making me realize I don't know if I can blend it out like I think I can, because as you can see, the product is lifting. That's just great. Maybe I should take a smaller brush and blend it out. Don't know. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try a brush, like actual makeup brush. Try it that way. Okay, so for this part, I'm just using a small eyeshadow brush to kind of like push the product in and blend out the edges, because I found out when I was using the Beauty Blender does absorb products, so it did absorb the product off of my face, and it kind of made it like slide off a little bit. So I'm using a brush for this part. And now I'm about to set my heart face. So my Airspun setting powder. I'm trying to ensure that all of this stuff under my eye. Just put it out nicely before I do so. So yeah, it don't look that bad. Just light. I hope I prefer it because it does have a color to it. I wish I still had my La Mercier setting powder, because that was actually like white. It looked dry and kind of crusty. Still kind of the issue, but we got so much more makeup to put on. I'm not even worried about it. So yeah. So I mixed those 3 shades before. Well, I'm gonna show y'all. Nature, Art, and Paradise. No, Parade. And then I kind of put it on my hand and mixed the actual powders up to make sure it was the right shade I was looking for before I just mess up my face, you know? Yeah. So, you know, it's starting to look less and less green, but who cares? So for this part, I'm just using this, basically the same 3 shades that I'm going to be using for the entirety of this video. I don't know if I explained that, but I'm going to link all the products that I use in my description box. But I'm going to take like a fluffy eyeshadow brush and I'm going to blend it out. I suggest that you guys start with your lightest shade first and then build it up, because I started off with my darkest shade and I wasn't really satisfied with how it looked, because after I added too much product at one point in time, the product stopped blending smoothly and it became patchy and I had to do a lot of work to fix it. So I suggest always going in with your lightest shade first, which is what I ended up doing on my other side. As you can see, a little bit of a difference, and that made it so much easier and it looks so much better. But you know, I got it together in the end. And then after that, I started drawing on my eyebrows. And I'm just using a eyeshadow brush and I mixed like my pomade with some black eyeshadow because mine was brown, but I need to be black. And just make sure you get your brush to a fine tip and draw it out in the shape that I wanted it to, which kind of had like my eyebrows kind of frowning, and that was really easy. And I didn't have to clean it up or anything. I literally just drew the brows on, and it was like a little bit on top of my natural brows. So yeah, that's it for this part. Next part, I'm just doing like a simple cut crease using like this same color wave, I guess. Okay, y'all, so yes, it is another voiceover. So for this part, again, I'm using the same 3 shades. I'm going to link in my description box below for my Living Color palette. And first off, I'm starting with that light blue shade to kind of work as my transition color. And I'm putting that all above my eyelid, kind of blending it out in the shape that I wanted to. And keep in mind, I am going to cut my crease, so I'm kind of keeping that kind of high up. And then I'm going in with my darker blue shade and I'm going to deepen that up. And those are only 2 colors I'm going to use for my cut crease. So I'm using that to add more depth to the look. And then I'm going back in with my lighter shade once again to blend it out. And then I also did use a little bit of white to kind of like diffuse the edges and make it look a little bit softer and more seamless and blend it out. And then after that, I'm going to take my flat brush and I'm using that same shade from my contour palette to just carve out my cut crease. And after I carve it out, I'm going to take the flat brush and I'm going to pat it in and fill in the rest of my eyelid. And then next after that, I'm going to take my brush and kind of blend it out, and then I'm going to take my blending brush once again. I'm going to blend out that darker shade and buff out the edges and kind of start to blend it into my crease. And after that, I'm going to take my lighter blue shade to kind of like blend it out once again and kind of make the edge a little bit more softer and diffused. Then after that, it's going to go into that very light green shade. And then that's basically it for the cut crease. I'm just going to spend my time blending and try and perfect it to make sure everything looks as seamless as possible. And then for this part, I'm going to just drag down the same shades that I used for my eyeshadow to do my nose contouring. And then that's it for this part of the makeup look. Ew, I'm so ugly. Okay, now I'm going to go into the next eye. And be right back after I do my other eye off camera. Okay, so now I have both eyes done. And now, for the most part, I'm gonna just do like my finishing touches. And now I'm gonna add my little bright pink shade for my blush cheeks. Okay, so for this part, I'm gonna be taking a pink shade from that palette, and I'm gonna be putting it on like my cheeks and on my nose and on my other cheeks. And y'all about to see me mess up. Well, not really, but I'm Well, y'all won't really see it because I kind of edited it out because it really took me a long time to get this part of the blush down. But like the pink on my nose, the way I blended it, I had to take it off. As you can see right here, I'm taking it off and I'm doing my other cheek, which came out so much better than the first one. I ended up having to take that all off and redoing the other side. And I took the pink off my nose because the green mixing with that pink color started to make it purple. I look like a clown. No cap. I do apologize if this video is a little bit choppy, guys, because my phone kept running out of storage. But now I'm taking my highlighter and I'm just highlighting my face, doing some final touches. I just sneezed, but like, I wasn't really sure about the gold highlight, but everything ended up turning out good. This is the last footage of me like actually doing stuff. So yeah, you guys are about to see the look. Okay guys, now I have lashes on. I did do bottom lashes. Self-explanatory. You just cut some lashes up, glue it to the bottom of your eye. But now I'm showing you how I do these. Make these little teardrops. So I'm like, put some glue on this pen, start with a big squirt and drag it out. And that's how I'm gonna do it. And whichever one looks best, that's the ones I'm gonna use. Okay guys, so I ended up having a good class and my phone kept running out of storage, so I couldn't really record what I wanted to. I basically just used these gems, glued all over my face, took forever. And I just used the same eyeshadow that I've been using as a lip liner. Put some clear gloss, and then center of my lips, I use this red, pinkish Tower 28 lip gloss in the center of my lips. And then yeah, that's basically it. I hope you guys liked today's video. This makeup look was like really a challenge for me. I've never done anything like this, but I'm trying to explore new things. And stay tuned for tomorrow's video because I'm gonna be doing another makeup challenge, another theme, but I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is yet. But most importantly, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm waiting. I feel like I look so creepy and like sad, and I'm not even trying to. Like, subscribe to my channel though. Hit the notification bell so you know when I post again, and share this video. Anyways, bye guys. That was such an ugly bye. Bye.